England Patriots. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. In motion, the tight end. They go again with Pierce. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Play action now. Mills. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. On the gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
He finds his man complete. It's Jordan. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Fields on 1st down. Got the connection here to Bourne. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. And he fires one incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Fields now to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. The Patriots send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So the directional kicking problematic there. They're going to spot this inside the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Mills. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First and goal from the 3. They'll run here with Pierce. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against them.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. His 10th rushing touchdown on the year, number 13 overall. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this throw will be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offensive coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Throwing again, Mills on 2nd and 10. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does.
And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Texans 14, Patriots nothing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, Mills. And he'll just get rid of it.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On 2nd down, Mills again. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Mills. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. Touchdown, Houston. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. 30! And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A shotgun snap, Fields. Touchdown, Patriots. Devin Duvernay. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point from McManus is good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, Mills. He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Mills on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Jordan. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Fields. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. After the sack on first down, Fields. He'll air this one out for Kirk. Touchdown. Christian Kirk, 41 yards. And the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. McManus's point after is good, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Pierce has it knocked loose, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. From the 22, Fields. Fields hit and the ball is loose. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on third down, Fields steps away to his left. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the fumble recovery had them set up at ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On 1st and 10, Mills. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Mills. Flushed out right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Fields. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. On the return, it's King. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Looking to throw is Mills. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mills to throw it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mills. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jordan. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. Mills to the air again. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Pierce. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Patriots 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Henderson running straight ahead. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Off play action. Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. Open man is born. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Here's Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Fields. Dancing to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Out of the gun, Fields. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On third down, here's Mills. This one left side caught by Collins. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. Another one caught by Collins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Here's Mills. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jordan. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
On game at 7, first down, Texans.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Mills again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Chuck Clark. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mills. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing third and goal. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Now Mills. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get him. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit? This is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Christian Kirk with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. McManus's point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Here's Mills. And he wisely will throw that one away.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now Mills. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Mills looking to throw it. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Mills back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. That is caught inside the 5. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you have no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounded, even though there was no way that ball was going to be caught.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead is up to 14.
Next to score, Texans 41, Patriots 31. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what...
That's caught inside the 20. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. A big play there for the Patriots. 57 yards. And one last throw here for Fields. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to